my very distinguished colleagues from the Armed Forces of Nigeria, and then our partners from the fourth estate of the realm. This is a joint media briefing by spokespersons of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and the Nigeria Police on the just concluded elections and the forthcoming supplementary elections scheduled to take place on the 23rd March 2019. Standing on the already well-established protocols, may I most warmly welcome all members of the press to this very important media briefing, which is a joint briefing by the Armed Forces of Nigeria and the Nigeria Police. The briefing is necessitated by the need to bring the general public up to date on our activities regarding the just concluded elections, and most importantly, to shed light on certain security challenges witnessed during the elections before the supplementary elections coming up on the 23rd of March 2009. There is no doubt that the Nigerian Police is the lead security agency tasked with the provision of security at the polls, while the military is to support the police and other security agencies by providing security at the outer cordons, including checkpoints and flashpoints, when called upon, as provided in Section 217 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. In the just concluded elections, military services were undoubtedly requested by the INEC. It is also pertinent to state that even before the actual elections, the Armed Forces of Nigeria have been engaged in airlifting and ferrying of electoral materials and other essential logistics to designated locations in the country as requested and directed by INEC. Some of these areas could not have been easily accessible without the assistance of the military. On the other hand, the police were massively deployed in providing security around the polling units, collation centers, and other inner cordons around the voting areas. We are, however, equally aware that some of the unfortunate security challenges witnessed during the elections generated public outcry and condemnation. The alleged involvement of some security agents in some of these unfortunate incidents is of serious concern to the military and the police high commands. While we appreciate the fact that some of these issues may be as a result of the overzealousness of some personnel, it is instructive to note that some of these incidents were instances of impersonation by political thugs clad in military and police uniforms. It would be recalled that some time ago, a container load of military uniforms and accoutrements were impounded by the Nigerian Customs Service along Aba-Port Harcourt Road, while similar interception was also made at Kirikiri Lighter Terminal in Lagos. Also, prior to the elections, there were intelligence reports of some politicians clandestinely procuring uniforms of security agencies for political talks for purposes of impersonating security personnel during the elections. This information was later corroborated with the arrest of several fake soldiers and fake policemen during the last elections. Some of the fake soldiers and fake policemen arrested could be seen as displayed on the screen. Similarly, in Imo State, the military, in a joint operation with the police, arrested over 100 suspected political thugs who are now with the police undergoing investigation. And as a matter of fact, most of them are already undergoing prosecutions in competent courts of law. Therefore, it is imperative to note that not all these impostors were apprehended. Therefore, the Nigerian police, the military, and other security agencies are working assiduously to fish out these criminal elements and bring them to book. We therefore appeal to the general public to volunteer useful information to aid security agencies in this regard. We assure the general public that investigation is ongoing on security personnel who might have conducted themselves inappropriately during the last elections, and appropriate sanctions will be meted out to those found culpable. However, it may be too early and too premature to apportion blames and outrightly indict anyone or group before exhaustive investigations are concluded. Particularly, we want to single out the alleged encroachment of INEC Collation Center in Rivers State, reportedly by some soldiers. This is considerably a very serious matter and of great concern to both the military and the police high commands. Consequently, the military and the police high commands have ordered a thorough investigation into this incident and other isolated cases. Already, several of the video footages that are in circulation on social and online media platforms have been collated and compiled to assist in the ongoing investigations. It is also expedient to use this opportunity to address and allay fears from certain quarters that have criticized military deployment in some states of the Federation during the elections. It is noteworthy to recall here that the military had all along been deployed in some of these states due to ongoing internal security operations. Such operations include Operation Delta Safe in the Niger Delta, Operation Wellstroke in Benue, Taraba, and Nasarawa states, Operation Safe Haven in Plateau and some parts of southern Kaduna, and Operation Sharon Daji in Zamfara and Kebbi states, among several other ongoing operations. Additionally, threat analysis conducted in those states prior to the elections identified them as flashpoints for electoral violence, hence the need for extra and additional security deployment. Furthermore, to ensure transparency and accountability in the conduct of Nigerian Army personnel duties during the 2009 elections, during the 2019 general elections, the Nigerian Army has set a 9-member investigative committee comprising of very senior military officers headed by Major General Tari Timiye Gagariga to investigate all allegations of misconduct against Nigerian Army personnel during the elections. The committee's terms of reference include thorough investigation of the reported activities, actions and inactions of personnel of Nigerian Army in all the states that contravene extant rules of engagement and code of conduct in internal security operations during the elections. It is also to investigate all reported infractions or violations against security agencies, particularly the Nigerian Army. We assure Nigerians that appropriate punitive and corrective measures will be applied to those found culpable in accordance with the military justice system. In the interest of the general public, we want to seize this opportunity to assure all that the military and the police are not at loggerheads, as may have been erroneously portrayed. The two security agencies are working in synergy to guarantee peaceful and secure environment for all law-abiding Nigerians to exercise their civic rights of voting and also engage in other legitimate endeavors. In keeping to this mandate, we want to reiterate our joint commitment to the peaceful conduct of the forthcoming supplementary elections scheduled for March 23rd, 2019. While the support and cooperation of the media and the public is highly solicited, let it be made very clear that any person or group of persons who attempt to truncate the elections will be made to face the full wrath of the law, irrespective of his or her social status. We cannot end this briefing without commiserating with the relations, friends, and associates of some Nigerians, both military and those in security agencies, who regrettably lost their lives during the last elections, as no election is worth the life of any Nigerian, be it a security personnel or a citizen of the civil populace. We pray for the repose of the souls of these our beloved and dear citizens. Distinguished members of the press, thank you for your attention. God bless you all, and God bless our country.